The value of Bitcoin skyrocketed to a new record of $900 today. The price of the digital currency has now tripled since last month, and this latest surge came thanks to some high-power support from within the US. Let's now discuss this more with RT's Katie Pilbeam. She joins me now here in the studio. Hi there, Katie. So amazing growth, and it's going from strength to strength.
Yeah.
Tell us more, please.
A lot of this is because of what's been spoken about in the US Senate, ironically, in the last couple of days. They've spoken about the fact that we see benefits in digital currencies, including the Bitcoin, as well as working towards tackling the risks that are involved with them, the tasks of money laundering and drug smuggling. But they did describe it now as a legitimate source of financing, which is quite a U-turn. It's a change of tune just there, considering the US has been the staunchest criticiser of the coin. Now, as a result of that, you just demonstrated how much we've seen it surge. I just want to let you know that if you had invested in the Bitcoin 2 years ago, if you'd invested $1,000 US, you'd be looking at 387,000 today. Let's go back a year. If you invested 1,000, you'd be looking at 76,000, just over. So there's some investments going on. We know it's incredibly tumultuous, though, the Bitcoin, and that's because it is accused of illegal activities. But at the moment, it is at historical highs because of what the US are saying, which, as I say, is rather ironic.
Sure. And what else is behind this amazing surge?
Well, one of the fans of the Bitcoin is China. We know it's the second biggest economy in the world, and it's the most populous, and so much so that it's been used in real estate transactions recently. They've given it the thumbs up. We know that Chinese people traditionally are savers. They're saving their money in Bitcoins as well. So this is rather encouraging that China are using this as a source of payments.
All right, Katie, thank you very much indeed for that update. We appreciate it. Thank you. And Patrick Merck, General Counsel for the Bitcoin Foundation, believes the government should not burden the digital currency with new regulations.
If you're operating a Bitcoin service company, most likely you fall into an existing regulatory framework. If you're building securities around Bitcoin, then most likely that use of the protocol will have you regulated by the Securities and Exchange Commission. If you're using it as a money service, then most likely you're a money service business. Those are highly regulated businesses and industries today. So there's not a need for new regulation in the space. It's just a matter of the service industry around Bitcoin being built up and integrating that into the traditional system. So let's see how things turn out, whether it's a currency or a payment network or both. Let's see how it shapes out a little over time before we rush to create new laws or regulations around this